All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On first down, it's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Watson now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, Dobbins. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Tackles.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try the air now with Watson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Cameron Wake able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Back to throw, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 8 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break. 41 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 26. Check 26. Switch. Yes, yes. 6-6. Bullet. Ready.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
On the set. 4-1 Mike. So we got man. Go. Blue draw quarter. Hey, Haywood.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7. Titans 9.
10 Lobo. 5. Now.
2nd and 13. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
50, plant.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
They'll set up a throw. He finds Humphreys. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
49, check 49. Get it.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Hey, defense, let's go. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, watch it. Yep. Jim. Tighten up. Check 31. Clear. 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Lewis. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Under 10. Now. 10. Switch. Let's go.
On first down, Harris down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, this is Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not got much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Let's go.
Back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. After the interception, here's Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go! 30 base. Ready?
Now back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. This is Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, they're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. So they held him out on second down, and now here's third and goal.
Check 13. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Look at me. Go. Get.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, I've never seen this one. It's second down, and the punt team is out there. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd and 3. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Check 52. Check 9. Slam.
They'll run with Benning. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or. There's the part of that. 41's the mic. Check 41. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. He'll look to throw. And he locates Walker, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there on third down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now Lewis here on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll look to throw here. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Right here, 41 Mike. All day.
Hey, Charlie. Step.
Back to throw here. He's got Lewis. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's not going to get me. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
They run again with Harris, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 4, check 4. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Back, back, back. Shoot.
They'll drop to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Shoot, shoot. Check. Begin, begin.
Hey, Sam off.
99. Check 99. No, no, no. Off. He's coming. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Push him back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Watson on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Oh, yeah.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and that'll make it 3rd down. Well, let's see. He was 8 of 13 prior to that pass, now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game, not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to get to one place, set up and throw. When they make you move a little bit, oftentimes your accuracy suffers.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Let's go, D.
Watson looks to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. On 3rd down, Johnson. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
On 3. Motion. Mike 5-4. Mike 24.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 13 yards out, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
On the ready.
41 to Mike. Check.
Yeah. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is now 21-14.
Texans 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Get the boy down. He's coming.
You don't want none. Mike 55.
Now it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. They were looking for Johnson that time. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Get out of here, man.
Ready up.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the shit.
They'll toss to Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up.
Crash. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Ready. Fire.
They run for it with Harris, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, fellas.
Today's final score, Titans.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Titans, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Houston, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.